Hi guys, I'm going to show you guys a quick Valentine's tutorial, so let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to be priming my eyelid with some NYX Prime. Alright, so once we have put the eyeshadow primer, we're going to go ahead and jump with the colors. It is called E40. I'm going to be using this color, Mocha. It's kind of like a mocha, that one. And we're going to go ahead and just buff it out until it completely looks smooth. We're going to go ahead and use like hot pink. I'm going to be using the color Noise in the palette called Urban Decay The Vice. It's a pretty good color. It's a really hot pink. I'm going to be putting that in my crease. And I'm using the pencil E30 by Sigma. If it looks too harsh, because we're going to be blending it out. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a blending brush. This is just a regular blush. It doesn't really have a name brand, but I'm gonna go ahead and just buff it out a little more. So now that I'm done with the blending of the pink, I'm gonna be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. It's in the color Milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that all over my eyelid. I'm doing this so when I add the lighter colors, they pop more. So now that I have finished adding the white base on the eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and apply the baby pink. And for the baby pink color, so now that I have finished the white base on the eyelid, I'm Pro Fusion Pearl Eyeshadow, and I got it for literally $2. It was super cheap. The colors are kind of beautiful. They're very bright. I'm going to be using that baby pink up there. And for that, I'm going to be using the brush F70 by Sigma as well. So I'm only going to be applying this pink only in the outer corner of my eye, not in the inner corner, because I would want that to be white. And I'm going to go ahead and switch the palette. We're going to be using another pink as well. I'm going to be adding from the same palette that we used before, the Urban Decay. I'm going to be using the color, the shade, it's called Freebird, and it's literally just light pink. Ooh, that has so much more color. So for the inner corner now, I'm going to be using a more white color. I'm going to be using the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. And the color I'm going to be using, it's called Verve. It's more like a white pinkish color. My palette is so messed up, but that's the color I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using it with the Sigma brush E70. I'm just going to get a little bit and just apply it to the inner corner of my eye. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just buff everything so it stays in place. And for that, I'm gonna be using the brush E40 from Sigma. So now I'm gonna be using the Glow Kit Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna be adding some highlight under the brow bone. So now for under the eye, I'm going to be adding the same hot pink that we used before from the Urban Decay palette, the Vice. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. We're going to be using the color Noise that we used before for under the eyelashes. The inner corner, I'm going to be using the palette Naked 3 by Urban Decay. I'm going to be using the color named Dust. It's more like a pinkish, whitish, so that's the one I'm going to be using. I'm just going to tap a little. I'm going to be using the pencil Sigma eyeliner E05. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D. The color is called Trooper. It's the tattoo liner. It's a liquid felt tip. So now that we have finished our eyeliner, we're going to be using the Voluminous Million Lashes by Maybelline. It's honestly my favorite. It makes my eyelashes look so long. So now for the bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the color Brown. I like it. I don't like black under the eyes. I feel like it looks too harsh. Sometimes I do it, but today let's just go ahead and make it a softer look for Valentine's. I'm going to be using the Plump Crushed. And this one, I believe it's by COVERGIRL. And it's in the color Brown. So now for the waterline, I'm going to be using the same color that we used before for the base. I'm going to be using the NYX and the color Milk. This is going to make your eye look bigger. I love that look. That's why I do it like all the time in my makeup. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and liked it. Till next time, bye!